Hello everyone, Grim Fury here, and once again I'm going to be your taste ambassador as we experience snacks from all over the world, all thanks to Universal Yums at universalyums.com. And this month these yums traveled all the way from the birthplace of democracy. And let's see if it shows. And there's the little other part of the picture. Alright. What do you say we go ahead and just jump right in and get started on this wonderful box, alright? And sorry if I look like I just crawled out of the shower. In a way, I just did. We've been having heavy thunderstorms this morning, and I walked all the way home from work like I normally do in the rain, and it was awesome. So, enough about that. Let's go ahead and get this bad boy open. Alrighty. Here we go. Let's see where the birthplace of democracy is. It's dipped, boy. Alright. And for those of you that don't know, it is Greece. And there's the wonderful little map. And on the back is the wonderful little survey kind of deal that I take, and a little game, a little trivia. So we'll set that aside. And let's see, we've got the wonderful little booklet that comes in every single box. And we will set this aside because we may need it for the snacks if they do not have an English translation on there. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with these wonderful snacks from Greece. Alright, first we have Tatis chips, oregano. Says, looks like it says Paran, which could be Greek for oregano. I don't know. But there they are. And let's just double check. It says, yep, Tatis chips, oregano. And what does it say in oregano potato crisps, or potato chips? So, here we go. Can safely say I've never had oregano potato chips before. So, well, it's definitely herby. I mean, I honestly don't know what oregano smells like, so I guess this is what oregano smells like. But here we go, and it just looks like a plain chip with a little bit of oregano on it. So let's give it a try. I like that. A nice little bit of a very mild, salty flavor, like you would expect from a regular potato chip, plus the oregano. So, very mild, very nice. Alright. Next we have, oh, this is a big boy. Oh, pronouncing this I think is going to end up hurting me. Sour kaki with cocoa cream. Looks like some kind of cake. Let's see what the book says. Oh, it's here somewhere. Sour kaki with cocoa cream. Sweet bread with chocolate cream. Okay. And You'll see, this is a big package. Look at that. That's probably the biggest thing, minus just a bag of chips that I've ever gotten in one of these. I mean, look at this. That is a very good size snack. So, let's see. I'm not quite sure what it smells like. Alright, there we go. Got a little bit of better smell. Excuse me. It kind of reminds me of, excuse me, if you get one of those great big fruit cakes that are like made in a bundt pan or bundt cake tin or whatever the heck you want to call it, the one that's got more bread than normally the ones that are in the little tiny loaves, that kind of bread smell, that's what it's like. Well, unfortunately, I don't have anything to cut it with because I wasn't expecting this, and I'm certainly not going to use my scissors. So I'm just going to tear a piece off, and let's see. And I missed the cocoa cream. It was sitting right there. So, well, let's just try a piece of just the bread. Well, it's definitely a sweet bread. I mean, it's not super sweet. If any of you had any kind of sweet bread, then I'm sure you know what it's like. Let's see if I can get a piece with that cocoa cream in there. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right. Well, I have completely destroyed the front of this poor loaf, but I wanted to get a piece with the cocoa cream in there to be, you know, perfectly honest when it comes to the flavor of it. So, there it is with what it should look like. Alright, here we go. Not bad. I mean, it's not anything like a chocolate donut. You know, like some of you might be thinking. I mean, best way just to describe it is just exactly what it is. It's sweet bread with chocolate cream inside. The cream is almost, kind of reminds me almost of like a chocolate pudding. So, I mean, it's quite nice. I mean, I like it. Alright, next we have something else by Dailus. Bruschetta Pizza. So I'm guessing it's kind of like bagel crisps, except it's bruschetta and it's pizza flavored. Oop. Let's see if I can't tilt a little bit so you can see the brand on there. Alright. Same images on here. Italian type bruschetta. Does it say that on the bottom? Oh, it says it in Greek. Oh, Dailus Fine Bakery. Look at that. How cool is that? If you didn't notice, it's got almost full English translation on the other side, except for the actual name. That's cool. Never saw a package like that before. Or I just didn't notice. I'm going to go for the second one. I can be a little unobservant sometime. But at least I'm an excellent speaker. Alright. Doesn't really smell like pizza. Not much in the bag either. I mean, it sits right there. So, oh well. And this is what they look like. They look like bagel chips. So, here we go. Well, they do kind of have a mild pizza seasoning flavor. More than I was expecting because of the because there wasn't much of a smell, of an aroma. But they're actually pretty nice. All right, let's see what's next. Oh, it's got. Oh no, it's just oh no, it says Basil Presto. I just cannot talk this morning. Basil Pesto flavored mini breadsticks. So it says Kritsanaki something pesto. Mediterraneo mini breadsticks basil pesto flavor. All right. Let's see. This little guy's pretty full. It's kind of hard to get a grip on the bag to pull it open. There we are. All right. Get a little smell. Ooh, those smell good. Definitely smell the pesto. Those smell really nice. Well, I guess they were talking about the big breadsticks because that's a pretty good sized little snack thing there. Well, here we go. Very nice. You can definitely taste the pesto. I like those. So far, these are actually my favorite ones so far out of the box. All right. Next we have, all right, Mausto Soft Kuloro. Oh boy. I know. I know. If any of you can speak Greek, I'm sorry. Oh wait. Oh, here we go. Natural and artificial grape must flavored soft cookie. Why does that say must? Oh, it's right here. Let's see what that say. Soft wheat cookie with grape must flavor. What is must? See, you don't often use the word musty to describe good things. Usually it refers to an old basement or someone's dirty socks. I'm getting worried already. But we found the exception. These cookies are musty for a reason. They're made with actual grape must. Hold up, what exactly is must? It's a thick mixture containing the freshly pressed juice, skins, seeds, and stems of the grape, usually prepared as the first step in the wine crafting process. You could say that must is a must for winemaking. Okay. All right, I don't feel as worried now. Just get a hold of the little package here. All right, here we go. Admit it, you were worried too. Either that or you were getting excited because you're thinking, Grim's gonna eat something musty. Well, it almost looks like a cookie donut. If a cookie and a donut had a baby, this is what it would be. Alright, see if we can get most of that in there. Let's break a piece off. Not a huge piece. All right, well, oh, gotta smell it. Huh. It almost has a soft gingerbread-like smell to it. But, well, this is a pretty good sized piece. I wasn't expecting to break off a piece that big, but that's what happens sometimes. So, here we go. It's dry. It just sucked all the moisture out of my mouth. I can feel the sides of my face being sucked in. It's so dry. It tastes good. It does taste mildly like soft gingerbread. I don't detect any grape in there. Wow. But yeah, that was very dry. I mean, it was very. I mean, it was soft, but just eating that, I could feel the back, right in the back part of my jaw, just felt like my face was being sucked in. So that was very unusual. It tasted all right. I mean, it didn't taste bad. It was just unusual. All right. Excuse me. Next we have Minos Nut Bars, peanut and honey. That sounds fairly safe. Feels really stiff. Goodness. I can smell the peanuts more than anything else. It just kind of reminds me of those. Actually, just call it. I think it's just called a peanut bar. Yeah. Hopefully, it doesn't shatter or anything and make a big mess. Oh, please don't. Please don't. Well, a little bit bigger of a piece than I wanted. But what are you gonna do? Well, this seems fairly safe. Let's try it and find out. Very sticky from the honey. But it'd be like if the honey was really dry. Because the honey's really stiff. So it's got a very mild flavor. The peanuts don't appear to be salted, or if there is, or if they are, it's very light, or I really couldn't tell. So very simple flavor, I must say. I don't use the word bland because it's not really bland, because you can't taste the you can taste like just raw peanuts and a very mild honey flavor. So just a very simple flavor. It's nice. But I like it. All right. Next we have King's Soft Cookie, dark chocolate chunks. That's in passion. Okay. not sure why it says that at the bottom of that name label, but okay. Kind of an odd thing to say on a cookie. Let's see if it's anything different. King soft cookie with dark chocolate chunks. Soft cocoa cookie with dark chocolate pieces. Okay. Pieces, chunks, whatever. You definitely smell that chocolate. Smells really good. It doesn't smell like a really, really dark chocolate. Hopefully it's not. Ooh, wow. The cookie is definitely darker than the cookie on the picture. Look at that. Look at that color difference. That's insane. It smells really good, though. Alright, let's see if I can... Oh, it's nice and soft. That's good. I know it said soft on the package, but you just never know how soft it's going to be. Alright. Here we go. That's pretty good. At first I wasn't too sure. But the dark chocolate of the cookie itself was almost darker than I like it to be. Because, you know, I'm not a big fan of dark chocolate. But then the taste from the chocolate pieces hit. And that, you know, those two flavors together, you know, really worked. It tastes really good. I really like that. Alright, next we have Tripleb by Serenata. Dailus. Dailus again. What is this? Oh, I do not see English translation yet. And I have a feeling I'm not going to. Oh, it's right here. Serenata Tripleb Hazelnut. Milk chocolate coated hazelnut topped wafer with cream filling. Alrighty, well, there's that little gem. And let's see if we can get it open. I'm lucky so far getting the packages open. Oh, well, I just tore this one, so much for that. And unfortunately, it has whole hazelnuts in it, so unfortunately, I'm going to have to take a whole piece. Look at that. Because there's no way of taking just a small piece when it's got a whole hazelnut in it. Breaks off nicely. So, guess here we go, and I hope you'll forgive me if this takes a little bit, because this is a pretty good sized piece, but not much I can do about it. Here we are. Well, that was actually really nice. The hazelnut was nice and, well, nice and soft. I mean, if you get a good hazelnut, I mean, you know, when you bite into it, it just kind of, I don't know, softly crumbles. I don't know, you know, I'm sure you know what I mean. If you get good hazelnuts, you know, they're not like dry. They're, you know what I mean. But, you know, the chocolate and the cream, all of it together was actually really good. That was very nice. Alright, we've got a couple things left. Dailus, Serenata again. Finger. I can't. Wafer with milk chocolate and cocoa cream. Aha. Let's make it a little bit closer. So it almost kind of looks like a fancy Kit Kat almost. Kind of like one of our, cross between one of our Nutter Bars and a Kit Kat. Come on now. Stop fighting me. Alright. Very chocolatey. I know, I didn't smell that one. I have a habit of forgetting to do that. Definitely reminds me of like a Twix, because you can see the texture of the wafers. Not a Twix, Kit Kat. I did that the last time with something else that was like this. Alright, let's see if we can break off a small piece. Ooh, it's just crushing. Oh boy. I kind of crushed it. Well, I'll show you what it looks like on this end, because in here, I kind of smashed it. So, alrighty, here we go. Very good chocolate flavor, or the milk chocolate. The cocoa cream, you can detect it some. It's not overly strong, but altogether quite nice. All right, we're almost to the end, folks. Next we have, I think I know what this might be. Traditional Greek pastry. It says Oriental Saragli? Dailus? They look, I mean, on the picture, I might be wrong, but they look like baklava. That's what they remind me of. One of the different kinds of baklava. Let's find the box. Find the box. Find the book! Syrupy phyllo dough pastry with almonds and walnuts. Yeah, it's pretty much a type of baklava. Oh, there it is. When exploring Greece, there are a few things you have to do. See the Pantheon, soak up the sun on a white sand beach, and try baklava. I was right. Alright. Oh, come on. Well, I'm going to get this open one way or another. I really don't want to cut the package if I can help it. Definitely kind of smells like a baklava. And there it is, folks. You can see on the back side what that looks like. Yeah, that is definitely. Ooh, did you see that? From the storm. Hopefully the power doesn't go off. I mean, if I have to, I've got a little battery-operated lantern I can use. But we're almost done, so hopefully it won't. Pretty big piece, but unfortunately, that's the smallest piece I could tear off. So, I really like baklava, so I'm looking forward to this. So, here we go. It's definitely done differently. The baklavas I've had before, when you bite into it, you can hear the crunch of the phyllo dough, and it's got honey. This one, the phyllo dough is really soft, so there's no crunch to it. It's a, it's just a chew, and I don't think they used honey. It said sugary, so I'm guessing they probably just, I don't know if they just used regular sugar, or what they did, but well, it mentions corn syrup. That's one of the first. Nope, there's sugar. So sugar and corn syrup. So there you go. Still really good. I have to say, I actually prefer that over the other kinds of baklava I've tried, just because I'm not a real big fan of honey. I mean, I do like it in real small amounts, but if I had to choose between this and another kind of baklava, I would definitely pick this one, no question. So that is actually really nice. I think that's probably my favorite thing out of this box. Alright, next and lastly is the Yum Bag. Yum Bag. Let's get to the page with it on there. So it looks like we've got 3 different types of goodies in the Yum Bag. Alright. Well, come on now. There we go. Alright, so we've got 1, 2, 3. Alright, looks like we've got 1 really soft, 1 not quite as soft, and 1 hard one. So we'll do the hard one last. And we'll start with the super soft one. Frugle. And it's got a picture of a pomegranate on the front. Jelly candy, Cocos. It says Frugle, pomegranate jelly, pomegranate flavored jelly candy. I know it seems that I'm repeating myself, but I'm reading what it says on the wrapper, and then I'm reading the actual description in the book. And if you see, like on this very top one, you can see that it gives you what it, like, I guess what it would say on the package, and then the actual translation. So I'm just, not just repeating myself to be annoying. Alright. But it is very soft, so. Oh, it's, it's a soft jelly candy, but it's got, granulated sugar on the outside. I've had some similar to this. I can't think of what they kind of remind me of. Oh, they kind of remind me of like orange slices or fruit slices. The ones that come in the plastic containers and they're supposed to look like orange segments and whatnot. That's what they remind me of. They remind me of fresh ones because the fresh ones, they have some give to it. So that's exactly what this reminds me of. So, well, here we go. Let's give it a try. Very nice. I like that. It's nice and soft. Granulated sugar on the outside. Very, very good. Very nice. Alright. Next we have, well, it says honey. Honey flavored Cocon? Or something? Cocor? Toffee. What does it say? Cocos Honey Toffee. Honey flavored chew. Okay. There it is. Oh, it's got an inner wrapper. I can see why. Kind of sticky. Reminds me of caramel. good. See, nice and like a, yep, just like a caramel. What it reminds me of. All right, let's see what we got. It's funny, I can barely taste honey in it. It's actually slightly getting a little bit more pronounced. Trying to get through this. All right. Basically, to me, it tasted like a soft caramel with a little bit of honey in it. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of honey, so it's okay. I would prefer just an actual caramel square to this, but it's not bad. It's, you know, it really isn't. All right, the very last item. It's a little blue round thing. What do we got? Cocos Ozo flavored hard candy. Oh, geez, what is that then? Ready to taste Greece's most beloved, most famous, most popular drink? Yep. This yum might come in the form of a succulent hard candy, but it gets its flavor from a drink. And not just any drink. Ozo. It's spelled O-U-Z-O. Ozo is derived from Siporu, a strong grape brandy first crafted by 14th century monks on the peak of Mount Athos. Okay. Well, see if I can't cleanse the palate a little bit. All I could taste was kind of like caramel and honey. All right. Let's see what we got here. If I can get this little guy open. Ooh. Strong. It's not as strong now, but just when I open it up, I got a real strong hit from it. I can't really taste. Can't really taste. I taste with my nose now. As weird as it sounds, the hit that I got when I first smelled it, when I unwrapped it, was like the smell of like NyQuil, that alcohol smell of NyQuil. So I guess it'd be like the brandy from it. It's kind of a let's not do that. Kind of a frosty white kind of color. But it's definitely a hard candy. So, well, let's see what OO tastes like. Or Ozo. Yeah, Ozo. I know I'm destroying this language, and I'm sorry. Well, it's definitely going to get my weird vote. I'm trying to come up with something to kind of compare it to. I mean, they say it's supposed to taste like grape brandy. I can kind of get the brandy from it, but there's, you know, the best way I can describe it would be, I'm going to say brandy and NyQuil mixed together. Because I kind of have that, you know, kind of like, you know, the alcohol taste from like the brandy, but it also has that almost, you know, medicinal alcohol taste, that little hint like you get from NyQuil. It's not bad, but it's definitely going to get my weird vote. So it's like a medicinal brandy is basically the best way I can describe what it tastes like. And well, everyone, that's it. Another month has gone by, and another country has brought us their snacks to enjoy and maybe even scratch our heads about and completely destroy their language. So we had all these wonderful things. We had the 3 little candies, and then the bruschetta, and we had the baklava, and we had the sweet bread with the cocoa in it. We had the super dry donut cake thing, the chocolate wafer, the hazelnut chocolate cream thing, the cookie, the peanut bar, the breadsticks, and the oregano chips. Plus we have our book and our map. And that was a very nice box this month. There's, you know, had some, you know, really good things in there, a couple of strange ones, but for the most part, I actually really enjoyed it. And as always, they put a little clue to next month's box on the back of their booklet. So what do you see? We see what that clue is. It says, clue to next month's box. Where we're headed next, the symphonies give chills. You can hear 'em in the opera house, the castles, the hills. But when you taste the yums, the music will be eclipsed by world-famous chocolates and punchy red chips. And there is the clue. Maybe some of you are able to figure that out, but to me, that was like super vague. So, I mean, I don't even try to guess. I just wait until they reveal what the next month's box is going to be around close to the middle of the month. Actually, you know, sometime after the end of the first week is usually when they do it. So I'm going to wait then, unless somebody figures it out and posts it in the comments below. So anyways, everyone, thank you so much for joining me for another edition of Universal Yums at universalyums.com. And Greece was a very, very entertaining box. Like I said, lots of good things in there. A couple of ones that I, you know, was just okay with. And the weird candy that's still right here. But other than that, I'm quite pleased. So thank you all for joining me with this wonderful box, and I hope you'll join me next week for a new video. A little quick update on my Loot Crate boxes. I checked the last email I got from them, and they changed the shipping dates on my July and August box. Originally, it said that my June, July, and August boxes that I'm owed were all going to ship the end of last month, and only the June box did. And I've already done a video for that. You can check that out in the list of my videos. The July box is actually supposed to ship the end of this month, and August's box is supposed to ship the end of next month. So we're actually going to be an entire month behind on, getting these boxes. So once I get them, obviously I will open them up for you and I will share the video, and I hope you will join me for that. And thank you all so much once again for joining me this week and each and every week. And as you all know, I post a new video almost every single Tuesday unless something comes up for some reason. And if you have any questions, comments, please leave them down below. Like, share, and subscribe. And if you enjoyed what you saw in this box, please go to universalyums.com and subscribe. They have 3 different sizes of boxes. This is the medium one. First one they have is just the Yum box, then the Yum Yum box, which is this one, and then the Super Yum box. The bigger the box, the more goodies you have inside. But they will all share the same base items. I think the Yum box comes with like 6 items. So whatever the Yum box has, you're guaranteed to have those in this one as well as the other one. And whatever ones are in here, all of these will be inside the Super Yum box. So, but of course, the bigger ones are going to have ones that the smaller ones don't. So, but anyways, one more time, thank you again for joining me. Please take care of yourself, and I will see you all next week for a new video. I love you all very much. Take care of yourself, and I will see you soon. Bye, everyone.